Hello everyone, welcome to the Spooky Noodles Podcast. Today we'll be covering the myth of the Jersey Devil. We've covered a few cryptids, but to be completely honest, none of them are really that scary. However, after today, there is no doubt in my mind that if anyone currently holds that opinion, they won't after this episode. The Jersey Devil is simple, but quite eerie and unnerving. But anyways, what exactly haunts the Pine Barrens of New Jersey? As usual, there are plenty of differing accounts of what the beast looks like, but the most common depiction of the Jersey Devil is basically a goat with bat-like wings and a barbed tail. Although it does have 4 legs, it really only uses its hind legs or wings to traverse. It traverses at fast speeds, and sightings of it are often accompanied with high-pitched screeching. Its height is debated, but the beast is not very large. Unlike a lot of other cryptids, there is only one Jersey Devil. It is not a species. The Devil patrols the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. The Barrens account for a large chunk of New Jersey's area. They are located in southern New Jersey, and they are very close to the Atlantic Ocean. Although the area is large and expansive, it isn't very suitable for living. The soil of the area is not stellar for growing crops, so early settlers didn't often live in the area. Fortunately, the zone does still have flora and fauna. The unique quote-unquote anti-human ecosystem has allowed for nature to thrive in the area. However, it should be noted that there definitely are, were, and will be people living within that region. It is just significantly less populated than the areas that surround it. In the late 70s, part of the Barrens were designated as a national reserve. Put simply, a national reserve is a park that is managed by local, state, and federal parties. We've covered what and where the Jersey Devil is, but now it is time to analyze why, how, and when the creature came to be. I haven't mentioned it yet, but at the beginning of the myth it was actually known as the Leeds Devil. This name is a reference to the creature's birth. In the mid-1700s, there was a family that resided in the Pine Barrens. They were quite a large family, which was especially difficult to manage thanks to both their location and the primitive technology of the time. When Jane Leeds, the matriarch of the family, learned that she was pregnant with her 13th child, she became furious. Mother Leeds, as she was known locally, began to curse the child that resided inside her. On a stormy night, this 13th child was born. Nothing was wrong at first, but slowly the baby morphed into the creature that we now know as the Jersey Devil. After completing the grueling transformation, the creature attacked the residents of the home before flying off into the Barrens. There are obviously some differing accounts, but this seems to be the most common one. There is some debate as to the identity of Mother Leeds. She may also have been Deborah Leeds, another resident of the area, or even an amalgamation of a few different members of the family. Some historians believe that the myth originated as a way to shame the Leeds family. It is a long story, but the Leeds family didn't have the best reputation, so this explanation is very plausible. The beast is notorious for causing chaos in the region by acting like a pest. It often attacks fauna and destroys flora. The devil seems to be a manifestation of the harshness of the Pine Barrens. The Jersey Devils appeared in a lot of media, so I'll quickly cover a few of my favorites. In 1982, the Colorado Rockies NHL team moved to New Jersey. With this, they changed their team's name to the New Jersey Devils, and they've kept it since. I love it when teams' names actually relate to their location. My first experience with the Devil was with the flash game Pop Tropica. If you've never heard of it, Pop Tropica was a kid's puzzle game. There were tons of levels with different themes, and one of them was cryptid themed. The level covered 5 different cryptids. Since the game was a children's game, the creep factor of the cryptids was toned down significantly, except for the Jersey Devil. I don't know why, but it is genuinely creepy. I can't describe it well enough with words, so if you have time, please just look up, Pop Tropica in New Jersey. It's terrifying. I don't get it. It still gives me creeps to this day. It's just weird, it's a kid's game. But anyways, I've been into cryptids for a while, and I've tended to avoid this thing just because that game creeped me out so much. If you enjoyed this analysis, please consider sticking around for more. Next Sunday, we will be retelling the story of the SCP that started it all. Our sources are linked in the show notes. If you've got any suggestions or tips for our future episodes, please contact us at our email spookynoodlespod@gmail.com or at our Twitter @spookynoodles. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Make sure to keep your taste for horror alive by watching the next episode of Spooky Noodles on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or YouTube. Thank you for listening.